Hello, good morning. It is vintagedazzle.etsy.com. I'm Karen Leabo. I said that backwards, but anyway, it's okay. This is the start of a new weekly vlog. It's just, what is today? January 5th. It's Tuesday. And I'm going to start by unboxing a couple of things that I got in the mail yesterday. Muffin! Oh, she's looking out the window at traffic. She seems very excited by it. I don't know what she saw. Maybe she saw a bird. Anyway, so I'm going to start with a Christmas present that I got from Rob. And I've taken it out of the Amazon box, but I haven't taken it out of the plastic bag yet. Oops, and this is it. And it is a self-heating vest. Because I'm always cold, and I think he got tired of hearing how cold I was all the time. So, it has like a battery pack, and this is it. So, first let me try it on and see if it fits. I've got an old baggy sweatshirt on because I was cold. But, let's see how well it fits. Yeah. So, I got a size, okay, wait a second. Oh dear, I can't get into it. Oh, okay, got it. I got a size small. Oh dear, it's pretty small. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm going to have to try it without the sweatshirt on and see if it'll fit. Gosh, normally a size small fits me just fine, but this is going to be really tight. I don't know. Alright, I take it off. So anyway, it looks kind of pretty. It looks well made. It's got something here in the pocket. Okay, so that's how you charge it, I guess. Plug it into USB into your computer. And there's nothing in the other pocket. Now explain to me how you turn it on and off. Made in China, as expected. Well, there's no instructions or anything with it. So, got me. There's no on and off switch. In fact, there's not a heating element in this. Okay, this is not good. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think that's going to have to be exchanged or returned because it doesn't have the heating elements with it. That's annoying. Okay. Moving on. Come here, Muffin. Oopsie. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Oh, she doesn't want to be in my lap. What's the matter, Muffin? What's the matter? You don't want to be in my lap, do you? No. Okay, let's move on to something more cheerful. I have some rings that I bought off of eBay, and I have already looked at these. So, I can't remember what I paid for these, but not very much. Not very much at all. The first one is a big blingy faux topaz with some baguettes. All of these are supposed to be sterling silver. This is marked 925 something, and it is marked China also. So, but it's really pretty. I hope it is real silver. To me, it doesn't look silver at all. So, you never know. This one is faux turquoise, but it's a very pretty design. Nice little chunky ring, and it is signed 925 JS. I think that's an eagle mark, maybe. Yeah, Mexico, and it's got an eagle mark on it, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's like a lucite stone, but it's pretty. It's kind of weird. Normally you get real turquoise jewelry from Mexico, but maybe somebody replaced the stone. I don't know. And this one I think is absolutely gorgeous. This is a pearl, and it's a real pearl. And that's a big old chunky thing. Isn't that pretty? I really love the design on that. And this looks handmade, but I don't see any marks. Oh yeah, this mark, it's stamped 925. Okay. Just a little tiny on the bottom. And, oops, we have another pearl ring. Another really lovely one. Aren't those gorgeous? Oh, I'm very pleased with these pearl rings. And I've got some other stones. I'll have to check and see what those are. They look like diamonds, but they're kind of big, so I doubt that they really are. And some, I don't know what, it looks like mother of pearl, but it looks like it might be little flat freshwater pearls. Not sure. But anyway, that's gorgeous. And then this one is a blue tiger's eye type. Not tiger's eye, cat's eye. It's a synthetic stone, but it's very pretty. And this one I believe is also Mexico. Yeah, that's marked, it's marked something. No, it's not Mexico. Is it? Maybe it's Tosca. I don't know, there's an X in there somewhere. Well, I don't know. But anyway, that's nice. So I think I paid about, I think it was under, it was like $19 including the shipping and tax and everything for all 5 rings. So not too bad, not too bad. Especially those pearl ones. I love those. Okay, so I'll be back soon with more. I should be getting a couple more shipments from eBay. I got a small bracelet lot and a really unusual item. It's a mariner's compass. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright. And here we have a few things that I sold today that I'm packaging up to ship tomorrow. First off, we have this lot of gold tone mid-century jewelry with faux pearls. There's a little opal necklace and a couple of brooches. I really like this long leaf. That's very striking. And I'll tell you in a minute what those sold for. I sold them at a nice bargain basement price. And then we have, this is a scarab brooch with little gemstone scarabs and gold filled, I believe it is. Some tiger's eye, chalcedony, carnelian, I forget what that pink stone is, but very pretty little brooch. That one sold for $28. And then we have this Native American, probably Zuni, little Thunderbird stick pin with inlaid. Yeah, that's stones. Turquoise, coral, onyx, mother of pearl, I think. And that sold for $28 also. And the last thing I have is not something I sold, but something I made, sort of. This is my first successful soldering projects. Well, first time that I've actually made something useful. This was a broken something. I don't remember what it was originally,
but it is, it's Native American, Navajo, with a nice piece of turquoise in it. And I soldered this jump ring onto it to turn it into kind of a little charm. I'm going to make a charm bracelet with bits and pieces of Native American jewelry that I've been saving up. It's going to be cute, I think, if I ever get it done. But yeah, look at that. So I turned a jump ring into a bail. And then this was definitely an old earring. It's seen better days. I don't know what exactly I'll do with this. I just did it for practice. But I soldered. Now my solder is super ugly. It's really messy. Just so you know, people don't generally recommend soldering irons for silver jewelry repair. It's better to have a torch. But I'm trying to learn it using a soldering iron. So I'm going to keep working at it and see if I can get better. Okay, that's it for now.
Hi there, it is Wednesday morning and I'm going to show you a few things that I've listed over the last couple of days. Hope everyone's doing great. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is this African trade bead necklace. What I received this as a bag full of beads. So I don't really know exactly what the necklace looked like originally. So I had to use my imagination, but it's got probably genuine old African trade beads. They're a little bit distressed. Some of them have some big chips, but they're still so cool looking. And then this red coral beads, which may be dyed, may not be. I just don't know. But I restrung it. It's a really fun, boho, chunky necklace. And since essentially I'm going to call this handmade, since I didn't, I just started with the beads. So I listed that in my handmade shop, which is KarenLeabo.etsy.com. You can always find the links to both my shops in the description. And I listed that for $34. And then this one is a Murano glass bead necklace. Now this one also came in a baggie, but it was still mostly together. It's just that the string was broken, so I restrung it and was able to recreate, what it looked like originally. So this one I went ahead and listed this as a vintage necklace restrung. Because I think that makes sense. It does look like the original clasp and everything. It's got these little bead caps on it, and beautiful, beautiful Murano glass beads, cane glass. Okay, listed that one for $36. And then the last necklace is this enamel and rhinestone little mid-century link necklace. This has been in my repair pile forever, and I just replaced a couple stones. That's all it needed. The enamel's in pretty good shape. It's really pretty. It's got that nice lacy look. No mark on it, but it looks a lot like a listener. Anyway, so let's see. That one listed for $26. And then I went ahead and listed all those rings that I just showed you yesterday. So, this is a glass stone. It does look a lot like turquoise, but it is glass. And this is Mexican silver. It has an eagle mark, and it's signed. There you can see it pretty well. It's signed J-S with the eagle mark 93. The artist is known. They're listed in my Mexican silver book, but the identity of the person is not known. At least not by some people. Some people claim to know who it is, but I don't believe them. Anyway, probably 1950s to 1960s, beautiful modernist ring. Listed that for $45. And then this ring, I tested the stones and I was really happy to find out that this is smoky quartz. And these baguettes, I think, are white topaz. And then the very little stones are also quartz. And it is sterling silver. I tested the silver content. It's a very modern looking ring, and it is marked China.
I'm guessing this was like a home shopping network piece of jewelry, but it's really lovely, and it's in great condition. Really nice statement ring, and that I listed for $37. Let's see. And this little blue cat's eye Mexican silver. It's just marked Mexico 925. Doesn't adhere to either of the two systems of marking that Mexico has, so I don't really know the age. But it's a pretty little modernist ring. I like it a lot. And that I listed for $26. And then the two pearl rings. This one is genuine pearl, and it's big. I'm guessing it's a cultured pearl, but it is real. And these two little pearlettes, they're like little discs almost. Those are real also. The little glass, clear stones are glass. But it's a really neat looking, kind of an Art Nouveau, pretty strongly Art Nouveau design, but I suspect this is more like 1970s. Anyway, it's lovely. I love it. It's just marked 925. And that one listed for $48. And then this one, have I gotten them confused? I have. This is the faux pearl. It's a good faux pearl because it fools me every time I look at it. So this one with, yeah, okay, so this is the real pearl. This is the one I was just looking at. Okay, 48 on that. And this one is the faux pearl. It's got a little canatile leaf on it, obviously all hand wrought. These look as if they could have been made by the same artist. The mark is identical, the 925. And anyway, the faux pearl one was $34. Okay, so that is it for now. So I just have a couple of sales to report this evening. I sold this, this is an embroidered satin business card holder that was bought from the Smithsonian Museum a very long time ago. I've had this forever and ever. I sold it for $14 plus shipping. And then this turquoise ring, this was sold and then was returned because the original buyer found it to be too small. It is a tiny ring. And then it sold again. So it sold for $48. I hope this time it stays where it's going. But that's what I have tonight. Quiet day. I had one more sale. I've been sitting on this one because the customer asked me to wait to ship it, but now I'm going to ship it. It's this beautiful antique cloisonne brooch. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love this. That sold for $32. It's going to Canada. Hello. So it's Thursday evening, and I'm packaging up a few orders for tomorrow. Had a really good day today. I needed a good day. So first up is this Adirondack style humidor. It's antique treenware. It's carved like from the whole trunk of a tree. It's really a cool piece. And that sold for $69. And to the same person, I sold this gigantic bib necklace, which I think you've already seen in this video. Something from my personal collection. That sold for $38. We have this lovely paperweight. I just love this. Nice Murano cane glass. Pretty colors. That one sold for $48. And we have this, gorgeous big turquoise ring. It's Navajo, sterling silver and turquoise. That sold for $59. I have another piece of Native American jewelry. These earrings, which I believe also are on this video. They're signed C.S. Lon Jose, I think is the name. Turquoise and onyx and malachite and mother of pearl. And those sold for $59. And lastly, I sold this carved jade pendants. Beautiful pale green jadeite jade. Got that in an auction some time ago. And I bought a whole lot of carved jade pendants, and they've been a little slow to sell. I was surprised. I thought they would get snapped up, but I guess it just takes finding the right buyer. That sold for $32, if I forgot to say. Hi there, it is Saturday afternoon. It's a beautiful day today. Temperatures got up into the 70s. So lovely. I'm going to show you my latest soldering projects, and then I'll show you a few things I got listed today. I'm really digging into the textiles that I've had a pile of them going that Amelia and my sister-in-law sent me. So finally got around to, pressing and de-staining and researching those and getting them listed. So I'll show you those. Okay, so here are my two latest soldering projects. This is just an incredibly beautiful and very old Mexican silver and possibly jade. It used to be a brooch. You can see it used to have connections there and there that somebody removed them and sanded them down and probably was intending to do something with this piece and never did it. And I had this sterling silver ring that was, this brooch is 800 silver and this ring is also 800 silver, or maybe 900. 900. I think the ring is 800. And so I soldered it on to make a bail. Now, I know you're thinking, oh my God, that is the ugliest soldering I've ever seen in my life. Yes, it is. It is, but it doesn't show from the front. And I worked real hard to learn how to do this. I'll get better. I'll get neater and tidier, but the important thing is I actually have it. I soldered it on there. It is really strong bond. It's not coming off. And I will be able to put a chain on this and sell it. And then the second thing that I did is this tiny little lingerie pin. I do believe that's turquoise, and I think it's possible that the metal is like something like 9-karat gold. Seems like I tested it at one time, but it was just this little hinge right here was completely snapped in two. And so I soldered it, and this one actually went pretty well. I mean, it's not a super tidy. It's not perfect, but it's not too messy either. And I'm just going to touch that up with a gold pin, with a gold leafing pin. I don't know whether I'll sell this because I'm really nervous about that. It's such a tiny, tiny little connection. I'm worried that it might break, and I don't want to. But maybe I'll put it in a lot of things and make sure to point out that it's not foolproof. But I did it. It was a good experiment. So that's it. I'm still working on this stupid belt buckle. I just can't seem to get it to work. Oh, and where'd that ring go? I also repaired a ring, but I didn't bring that up. I'm not sure if that repair is good yet, so we'll see. But let me just show you the things I got listed today. Okay, so first up we have this piece of fabric, which appears to be, well, I'm not going to unfold the whole thing. It's so hard to fold it. It appears to be a souvenir of Mombasa, Kenya, and it is a graphic, illustrated, I guess, piece of fabric with a scene on it of a ship called the Abdullah. And I got really into my research today. I researched to see if it was a real ship, and I researched what the fabric was and the city it was from and everything. Anyway, so I listed that for $19. And then I listed this absolutely gorgeous fabric. This is called Veritable Wax Block Print Fabric, and it's made in Africa. And it's meant to imitate batik designs. I don't exactly understand how it's made, but it's used to make traditional clothing in West Africa, I think. And they use it to make clothes to wear to ceremonial events and things like that. And this is, I forget how many yards, a couple or 3 yards from Africa. Listed that for $28. And this is some very nice, soft, lightweight ikat woven silk, probably from Indonesia. It almost glows. It's such a beautiful pale teal color. It's kind of sewn into a big tube, like you could make it right into a long skirt if you wanted to. It looks like somebody was getting ready to, maybe put elastic around the top or a waistband on it or something, but didn't finish. So that's a beautiful piece of fabric. That listed for $32. And then this is a really pretty embroidered blouse. It is from Pakistan. It is, the maker is Bead. And of course I did some research on that too, and it turns out that the Bead Crafts is an organization that was set up in the 1960s to help war refugee women have employment and learn new skills and make some money for their families, and the organization is still going today. So I thought that was interesting. That blouse I listed for $26. Oh, and I should tell you, all the fabric is in my craft shop, which is karenleabo.etsy.com. That link is in the description. Then we have this handkerchief box, which I think is really interesting. It's very strongly Art Deco in style, and look at that wonderful eagle. Isn't he beautiful? But I think the fact that it is an eagle and it's Art Deco probably means it's World War II era, like early 1940s, patriotic. But it's a handkerchief or dresser box or jewelry box. You could use it for whatever you wanted, really. And it's just stuffed with a whole bunch of vintage handkerchiefs. There's some real pretty ones, but of course I have them all hidden. There's some embroidered ones, and this is like a little applique one with an S on it. And they're mostly in good condition. A couple of them have some minor issues, but anyway, I listed all those together as a lot, and $28 on that. And then the last item I got listed is this wall hanging, which has a bird on it. I couldn't really tell, but I think that it's dyed on there because it doesn't go through to the back, unless this is 2 layers of fabric, but I don't think it is. Anyway, pretty bird, and it's got these loops, so you could, it could be a little curtain or valance for a small window, or I think it would make a really nice pillow. So you could just add another piece of fabric and turn it into a pillow. And I listed him for $26. I think that's it for today. Oh, I know, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. I don't think I ever showed you my assemblage ukulele that I finished recently. It's also for sale in my Karen Leabo shop, and I've already got it packaged up and stowed in my inventory, but I will show you what it looks like. I'm not 100% happy with these photos, but anyway, it's a very brightly colored one. I had a lot of fun doing that. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Hi there, it is Sunday night, and I'm showing you the things that I am packaging up to ship tomorrow. First up, we have this little pin tray that has the famous Japanese woodblock print of the wave on it, and it's from the Metropolitan Museum of Art gift store. That came from my mother-in-law, and that sold for $32.
And then we have this little English blue willow plate. Sorry, my shadow's on everything. Little dessert plate from Libertas is the company. And that sold for $15 plus shipping. And then we have, these didn't last long, these Murano cane glass bead necklace that I restrung. I probably should have asked a little more for it. It's pretty nice, but you know, I did get it for free. So, and that sold for, oh, I don't have what that sold for. I want to say $32, $34, $38, somewhere in there. Oh, and then we have this beautiful, pink rhinestone bracelet. It's a really nice one. And that sold for $28. And then last we have this thing in the plastic bag, which is a cross-stitch caftan, Middle Eastern, I don't know exactly where it's from, and sold that for $60. I'm going to slip in a picture because I'm not going to take it out of the package. And then I only got one item listed today. It's like a caftan dress with embroidery on it, and I've got that downstairs because I have to do a tiny little, as I was doing the listing, I noticed there was a little place that needed to be stitched up, so I have that downstairs ready to repair. But I'll show you a picture of it. It's really pretty. It's like a white gauzy cotton with these pretty little roses on it, and it's, you know, it could be a dress or a very long tunic, depending on how tall you are, I guess. Alright, so normally I end the vlog on Sunday nights, but I'm going to go one more day because we rescheduled our picnic for tomorrow. We normally go on Sundays, and it was a beautiful day today, but we couldn't get our grocery delivery until late this afternoon, so we really had no food. We had no bagels, most importantly. That's our tradition, is to have bagel sandwiches for our picnic, so we're going to do it tomorrow. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright, see you later. Bye. Hi there. It is Monday, and I am off. We are off on a picnic adventure on a weird day. I think I already explained why, because we didn't have any groceries yesterday, but we have them today. We have our usual bagel and cheese sandwiches and fruit. We think we brought bananas this time, granola bars, and Hershey Kisses. I know that's like the highlight of this outing, is the food for me. I don't know that you really care. Oops. But anyway, we're headed close by today to the shore in Long Beach, to the harbor where all the shops and things are. We're just going to walk around over there. So I'll show you when we get there. Well, it's not too... sorry, what are you doing?
Well, it says that the space is not available for use.
Oh.
And I have to move or I'll get a citation.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Well, that's really annoying. Okay, well, I was going to show you where we were going to park for our picnic, but I guess maybe we're going to move. Did you find another one?
I just took another one.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to see if this one is available for the
Okay.
use.
Well, anyway, it's not that exciting of a view, but we get to look at the sailboats, and there is ocean out there, and bike trail. We can watch people go by. So, that's it. Well, we walked down one road, and we get a pretty view, but there's no place to walk. It's all blocked off. There's a big construction project here. There used to be a cute little motel right there, but they knocked it down. Put in some ghastly thing, who knows. But pretty view right here. That's on the far right there, that's the Queen Mary. And then up a little further, that's some Disney ship. I think.
Okay, so we tried a different access point and we found stairs down to the beach. So, yeah, maybe we should go down and walk along the beach for a little bit. You want to do that? Okay. Okay, so I'll just take you walking with us a little ways down this beach path. This goes all the way downtown, past downtown really, in the other direction. I don't know, how long is this path?
A couple miles.
Only a couple miles? Oh, well, anyway, it's really nice. Got a dedicated pedestrian part and a dedicated bicycle skate part.
Now you understand what I was trying to do? Walk 27 miles. So you think from back there to here. Yes. Would you like to pull that up on Google Maps? Yes, this was 0.7 miles.
So it looks like about 3 miles.
Okay,
That was 0.75 and 2.25.
okay.
There's a gay lifeguard station.
Oh, there is. Nice. Wonder why we have a rainbow lifeguard station.
Didn't know that either.
I wouldn't mind living on. I didn't know that there were actually any houses right on the beach. I never noticed these before. They're pretty. You know, there's a bluff. Like, see that bluff right up there? That's how most of the beach is. So, anyway. Pretty nice. Just walk out your back door and there you are at the beach.
I said Bonnie used to live in one of these.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. I was never invited, or if I was invited, I didn't go.
Well, those are pretty nice. I like them. I guess they're apartment buildings. Well, that used to be one of my life goals, was to own a beach house, but sure. Now I think about tsunamis. When did I become so afraid of things? The bluff is really pretty. I like how they've planted all the colorful plants on it. Sorry, my walking is so jiggly. I can feel the camera bump with every step. Oh well.
Give them a print warning that they're about to be seasick.
Well, the thing that makes me seasick is the side-to-side movement. Bumping doesn't bother me too much. I don't know. Other people may be different.
Comment and subscribe.
What is that person doing? Oh, okay. All I could see was his butt there for a minute. I was like, okay. Thought he was putting on a horse costume.
Maybe.
I think a chair is more likely. Perhaps you'd like to see more water than just the path. I'm afraid I'm gonna run into someone.
I was going to steer you.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay. All clear. I imagine if you have children in your video and they're recognizable, you have to have written permission to have them in your video. I mean, I think that's a YouTube rule. I don't know that it's a law or anything. I think if a kid is out in public, they're probably fair game, but not on YouTube. They're very careful about that stuff. Oh, it's been a whole quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I hope you remember where we came down. Alright, well, I guess I've done enough bike path. And a parting gift, some really cool trees. We're almost back at our car.